Should we go for a walk, dude? Should we go for a walk? Do you want to go for a walk? I can't tell if you want to go for a walk or not. Do you want to go for a walk? Okay, all right. Let's go. Alrighty, good morning, folks. It's Jason with the Primal Outdoors channel, and today I just got a little bit of a different video for you. Beth and I have been up exploring Washington for the past week and a half, and we've been filming a ton of content, but we haven't really stopped to edit it all together, and it's so much content that it's just going to take a lot to compile it all and actually put it into some good episodes. So in order to keep the algorithm happy and making sure that keeping some content going out to the channel, I thought I would just share with you guys a little hike I'm going to do with Ben right now, which is not really much of one. It's just going outside of our camp here, and I'm just taking him for his morning walk. Not really doing anything spectacular, but at least I thought I could show you some pretty things. We're kind of camped along a spot here where there's, I wouldn't say it's a lake, it's more of a pond. It's tons of lily pads, and there's some ducks and stuff like that. And then there's a big meadow that we're camped next to that's really pretty. And since it is morning and the sun is just now starting to come up, it's just extra gorgeous out right now. So this is the lake I was talking about. Like I said, it's mainly just a pond, and it's so full of lily pads that there's really no open water on it. But there are some ducks, and I have seen a herring on here, but I don't see them today specifically. We've only been here for like one full day. We took a break yesterday to just, well, basically take a break. We have been, like I said, filming every day and moving every day. And today we're going to be also traveling and moving on and probably filming some more stuff as we go. But it was nice yesterday just to kind of stop and have a bit of a break. But we've just been enjoying coming out and doing some walks along this little pond. And then, like I said, I'm going to take you guys over here in a minute and show you guys a big meadow that's kind of over on the other side of the road here, which is just really pretty. But so one of the things that has been kind of cool about being here this time of year is you got all these little huckleberries that are growing, and they've just been growing all over the place. You can see pretty much everywhere there's huckleberry bushes, and we've been picking a ton of them. It's just been kind of fun. Beth even made some huckleberry pancakes and some stuff like that, which is really good. Hoping to have some of those again this morning when we get back. Ben even likes eating them. It's funny, he picks them right off the bush here. Are you getting some huckleberries, dude? Yeah, you like those, don't you? There you go. Hey, right there. There's one. Here, right here. Good. Yeah, there's some on this bush. Okay, yeah, there you go. You found one. What a silly dog. So because the huckleberries are growing so well, there's actually been quite a few people up here picking them, which is something funny enough that Beth has never heard of. She was actually quite flabbergasted that people come up to the forest just to pick huckleberries. So I'm kind of curious from you guys, is that something you have done? Have you either done it in the past, or do you currently still look forward to every year coming up to the mountains and picking huckleberries? Also, I want to know, do you guys have huckleberries in California? Because Beth is from California, and that's why she said she's never heard of it. Now, I know huckleberries grow a lot in the Cascades of Oregon and Washington, but I don't know about California. So, is there huckleberries in California? And if you pick them there, let me know in the comments as well. So Ben is always very intrigued by the squirrels, and there's one right there up in the thing. He is crouched, ready to pounce. You can just see him there, up in the brush. Yeah, Ben is definitely keeping an eye on him. So this has been one of my favorite places to come and sit and watch this pond, because I can come over here. The sun has risen enough that it's in the spot, and like I said, it's been really beautiful weather. And for summertime in the middle of July, it's been unseasonably cool in my opinion. It's warming up nice in the day, and in fact, I think it is supposed to get a little bit warmer today, maybe even into the 80s, but it's been mainly like in the low to mid 70s the last few days, and it's just been really beautiful. And in the mornings like this, it's about 6:30 this morning, 6:30, maybe it's 7, probably close to 7. It's pretty cool. As you can see, I'm wearing a jacket, and actually having the sun on me is really, really comforting. It's really pretty because right now, like this little bit of water that we can see here, there's some steam rolling across the lily pads. All right, so we're walking over here into this meadow. There's actually several points where you can access it. This isn't the easiest one, but it's getting us there. Did you find some water, dude? I'm not sure that coming into this meadow this time in the morning was probably the best idea. Grass is still really wet with dew, so my feet and my legs are just getting actually really soaked walking through here. But man, it's really pretty. And I think if I wander up here a little bit further, there's some a little bit drier area. But it is a lot of fun watching Ben run through the tall grass. I don't know what it is that makes my heart so happy watching him do that. I remember when I was out last summer and I was working on that old ranch and doing some irrigation. I remember going out and he would run through the tall grass, and it was just one of my highlights of my day. So seeing him out here running and jumping through the tall grass definitely makes my heart happy. Good boy. This meadow is full of old cottonwood trees, which doesn't seem to me that they are native to this area. And I could be wrong. In Western Washington, they may be native, but I feel like whenever I see cottonwood trees, that's something that makes me believe settlers were in this area at one point in time. That's something that maybe they planted. So I'm wondering if this meadow may have had some homesteads in it at one time. I haven't seen any remnants of anything like that other than the abundance of cottonwood trees, but maybe you could leave a comment down below. You know, we're in the Gifford Pinchot Wilderness, or not, we're not in the wilderness, we're in the National Forest. Sorry, we're in the Gifford Pinchot National Forest. Yeah, let me know down below if cottonwoods are native to this area, or you also believe that this is the hand of man in some shape or form. You know, I tell you what, a quiet morning out like this is worth all the gold in Fort Knox as far as I'm concerned. It's just beautiful. No wind, just quiet. Now, this is why I enjoy doing this for a living, making videos, creating content. Sometimes I can get really burnt out on it, and it gets to a point where it's just hard to even pick up a camera. But then you just have times like this, and it puts it in perspective of why you're doing it, why you're out here making the content that you're making. Sometimes you just got to stop and appreciate what's around you. But with that said, I better get on my way back to camp, because if I want Beth to whip me up another batch of those huckleberry pancakes, I better get back there before it gets too late. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please do give it a like. If you have any comments or questions, leave those down below. And like I said, Beth and I have been filming a ton of content, and there will be a lot of videos from this area coming out in the future. It's just going to take us a little bit of time, like I mentioned in the beginning, to compile everything. So there may be a couple more little short videos like this in between, again, to just keep the YouTube algorithm happy, but there will be some good stuff coming. Anyhow, again, please leave a comment down below, and we'll see you guys again outside.
Like a bird on a tree, I'm just sitting here. I got time, it's clear to see. From up here, the world seems small. We can sit together. It's so beautiful, you and me. We meant to